Hello, Hanson Huskies. Mrs. Paget here. So I am going to be going over an assignment I'm going to have you do this week for language arts, and I'm giving you text-dependent questions to go along with Unit 7 about ancient civilizations. So this will not only help you with your 6th grade standards of writing written responses by finding evidence from the text. You want to cite evidence from the text to support your answer. But it will also cover our social studies standards. And you might find some interesting information that you can use for your research report on your ancient civilization of your choice. So let's take a look at the document that I'm sending you. Of course, it has a spot for your name. And if you notice, both sides of the paper are exactly the same. That's because this is meant for me to print and cut in half. So some of you in my Period 2 class, we've done the skinny strips. This is what you've got here. So you're only going to answer the questions once. So let's take a look and talk about expectations. The first one breaks it down, the Golden Age of Greece. That's within your book, your Benchmark Advanced book. And let's look at number 1. It says, how were the statues of Athena, Zeus, and other Greek gods different from statues of mortals? Why do you think they were different? Okay, so that's your first question, number 1. But how many questions within number 1? If you said 2, you're correct. So you must have 2 separate answers. Now, you need to restate the question within your answer so that if the question was not here, the person reading your answer would understand what you're talking about. They would know what the question is. So how were the statues of Athena, Zeus, blah, 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 different from other statues? You're not going to say because or they to start with. If you say they, what are you talking about? Kids at Hanson Elementary School? No. You're going to restate using some of the exact words here. Okay? So how were the statues of Athena, Zeus, and other Greek gods different? The statues of Athena, Zeus, and other Greek gods were different from statues of mortals because. Or then start telling me in many ways and then explain how. Second question is a why question. Why do you think they were different? Now, key word. Why do you think? Key words, I guess, plural. So this is asking your what? Your opinion. Are you going to find that answer inside the text? No. So if it says, why do you think, then you're going to respond, I think they were different because. Or an even better way to start it would be, in my opinion, I think they were different because. Okay, so those are the expectations. It's hard to fit everything on these lines. If you do print this out from home, it's hard to squeeze everything in. So I recommend having a piece of notebook paper off to the side where you can number them and write your responses that way. Save your work. We're not certain how we're going to be collecting work that you have, but keep it in a safe place in your folder or notebook, someplace safe where it won't get ruined. And once we find out from the district how we are going to go about collecting work, then we will let you guys know. But in the meantime, we're trusting you to be responsible with your materials. And just keep working hard, my friends. Make sure you're doing your work independently, that your parents aren't having to tell you to do your work. Try to stick to a schedule, and it will keep life simpler, stress-free. All right, so look for the weekly lessons that we send out to you. We're going to send them out each day, and you'll know which questions you need to do on which days. All right, take care, my friends. Bye-bye.